The honourable member for Calgary-Currie.
Mr. Speaker, today I rise to address a question asked by every Albertan parent who has a child with a disability. How will they ensure that their child has the support they need even after they pass away? I know that this question keeps many Albertan parents and caregivers up at night. Many parents across Canada can ensure that their children receive the support they need after they pass through something called a Henson Trust, also known as an absolute discretionary trust for the lawyers in the room. If Alberta had Henson Trust legislation, this would ensure that persons with disabilities who inherit assets following a parent's death will not be penalized for, as Francis Hartley explained to me, for being too rich. That's shameful, Mr. Speaker. Since being elected to this House, parents like Francis, Farhood, Mina, and many others have shared with me their worry that their child's age would be cut or their child would no longer be able to afford the medication or supportive housing they need. What these families, what the parents are seeking, Mr. Speaker, is continuity of care. I've heard these concerns in Calgary-Currie, Mr. Speaker, and they have motivated me to investigate the idea of a Henson Trust legislation here in Alberta. This is why over the past 2 weeks, my office has begun a series of consultations in both Calgary and Edmonton on the best way to introduce Henson Trusts here in Alberta. These consultations could not have been better attended. Self-advocates, disability advocates, and organizations like Connections Counselling and the Developmental Disabilities Resource Centre of Calgary all attended, Mr. Speaker. But, Mr. Speaker, I now appeal to my fellow Albertans. I ask them to contact my office and share how such legislation could offer them peace of mind, knowing loved ones will be cared for after they are gone. As legislators, we should work to make life better. Our laws should ensure that all are able to live dignified lives. But right now, in this case, ours do the opposite. And that, Mr. Speaker, needs to change. Thank you.